In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I'm sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.
Hi, my people. How are you doing today? My mystical misfits. I haven't called you guys that in a long time, but that's what we are to one another. Mystical misfit. Oh, shit. Let me get some lipstick on so I can look pretty. I love these ruby lipsticks. I really need to write to them and let them know I would promote them if they pay me. Oh, let's get some air in here. Cold coffee with evaporated milk. All right, everyone. What are we doing today? You know what I did, though? Oh, man, I started this without using my brain. I have something downloading on my phone, and if I leave it, it messes up. Hi, Brown Sugar. Good health and chat. Have a full moon cord cutting release and a letter of gratitude with babs ready for today. My son will also be joining me for the ritual. I love when you bring the children in, especially the boys. We have to teach the boys all about spirituality, so I love it. Hi, Stephen. How are you? Hi, Kelsey. Are you my girl, Kelsey? Are you the Kelsey that I know? YouTube did some switcheroonies. I don't know what anybody is anymore. Yes. All right, guys. I can't touch this, so it doesn't look like it's going to end anytime soon. Oh, and I'm wondering if I should be doing this on my computer instead. Oh my God, so good. Okay, I had some videos for you, but I can't show you because I didn't upload them. Did I? Maybe I uploaded them. Uh, Let me see. Should have uploaded something. Nope. Damn it. I only have this one. Let me play this one. That's what I'm talking about. Yes. All right. I'm learning so much. Okay. That's going to take a while, but I will show you what I've been doing to prepare for the final moon of the new year, and it's in Gemini, but I really don't know what that means, and I really don't. And it's I do know it's a super full moon. Have you guys ever seen a super full moon? It almost looks kind of scary, but so this is what I've been doing. I can't show you everything, but I wrote new, and then under here is something that I want to create. But I can't show you guys. And then here I put this is the writing, and I put I want to have my highest spiritual authority put inside of me. That means I want to see, I want to feel, I want to hear. I want my psychic gift to be like so extraordinary. That's what I'm asking for here. I'm also asking for an increase in subscribers, right? And then here, oh, I can show you this. I'm asking to win the lottery, but you could do that too. And I'm asking for, you know, the lottery. I'm asking here love in a good man and also love in other things. And I'm going to show you just that part. And then this one, it's also good man, love, and all that good stuff. So these are all the waters. And what I'm going to do when I open each one, then I will repeat what I wrote on the bottle. But for right now, I had these bottles sitting under the full moon, and you could still do this tonight with just a bottle of water. We have to get gallons of water here in the Caribbean. We don't have to, but everybody does it, so I'm just doing what everybody does. Let's take a look at this.
There is a very particular frequency building right now. Like the mind is stretching, cracking open, rearranging itself. That's the signature of the full moon in Gemini on December 4th at 13 degrees, exact at 3:13 p.m. Pacific. And this moon isn't subtle. It's squaring the nodes, which in evolutionary astrology is the signature of what we call a skipped step. That's something your soul has avoided, and it's now saying no more. It's time to confront this. So when the moon squares the nodes, life shows you the loop you've been stuck in. That's the story, the mindset, the pattern that you've rehearsed for lifetimes. And because the nodes are right now in Virgo and Pisces, the skip step is for all of us in some way tied to victim martyr axis. Pisces shows where we collapse or disappear into overwhelm. Virgo shows where we get trapped in perfectionism, self-critique, or paralysis. This Gemini moon highlights the narrative behind all of it, the thought loop, the script you keep reciting about why you can't change or why things keep happening to you. This is the moon where you catch yourself mid-sentence and you realize that story is done. A skip step happens anytime a planet squares the nodes in a natal chart. So let's say you've got Saturn squaring them, for example. That's going to create lifetimes of hesitation around authority, discipline, self-trust. That is, until you integrate it and you step into your own maturity. This full moon works the same way. It's asking you to upgrade your inner dialogue. The shift from emotional reactivity to emotional intelligence is what it's all about. To move from Pisces overwhelm to Virgo embodiment. See, Gemini brings the breakthrough, the new idea, the fresh perspective, the moment where something finally clicks. And with the sun in Sagittarius right now, that clarity opens up to the bigger purpose and also the path forward. So ask yourself, where am I acting like a victim? Where am I still playing the martyr? And what story am I ready to release? Also look at where 13 degrees Gemini falls in your chart, because that's where this moon is going to be activating your life. Drop it in the comments where 13 degrees Gemini lands for you. And if you want help decoding your skip steps and anything else in your chart, send me a DM. I'd be happy to work with you. We can do a reading together. Satnam.
What I needed to download, so I'm happy because it won't interfere. It won't interfere with anything that I'm doing. Okay, because I already downloaded it. Oh, this is not easy stuff. Creating's not easy, y'all. It's not easy.
Y'all, let's talk about this super full moon in Gemini that's coming in December 4th. This is not a typical full moon. This is a mental and spiritual reset. Okay, so this moon is coming to clear your mind before you step into 2026. And if you've been feeling overwhelmed, emotional, or mentally just exhausted, this is why. Okay, so Gemini rules your thoughts, your voice, your decisions, and the story that you tell yourself. So this moon is exposing the lies that you believed, the patterns you normalized, and the identity that you built in survival mode. This moon is here to show you the version of yourself that you are outgrowing, and the version of yourself that your soul is calling to step up. You may feel old memories coming up. You may see people's true intentions. You may finally start to understand why certain cycles had to end. That's clarity. That's your intuition getting louder than your fears. So move slowly with this energy. Don't argue, don't over-explain. Let your truth rise. Let your mind relax. It's time to let your old identity release. Journal what you're ready to let go of, and choose the version of you that's aligned with your next timeline. This moon is clearing space for your rebirth. Honor it.
Nice.
One move activates all 12 meridians. bringing yin and yang into balance for lasting vitality. Open your arms to the sides. Lead with your middle fingers and press firmly through the base of your palms. Lift your heels as your arms rise overhead. Feel all yin meridians open and energy flow upwards. Now, pinch your fingertips together as you slowly lower your arms. This activates all yang meridians, grounding your qi. Repeat 9 times to recharge your whole system.
My favorite ritual for the last full moon of the year. It's called the cold moon, and it is the one that will change your life forever. You'll need 2 things: a rock that you can throw away and a clear glass of water. So first you take the rock and you put it in your hands and you hold it and you infuse in the rock and transfer from your field into the rock the one thing you are done with. I'm done with feeling small. I'm done with being insecure. I'm done with a relationship that doesn't work for me. I'm done holding on to things that don't work. I am done settling. I am done living in fear. I am done struggling to pay my bills. One thing, infuse it in the rock. And then when you're done, I want you to throw it outside, throw it and release it and say, it's leaving my field in my experience. Take the glass of water. Now, call in the one thing you want to receive. I receive love, support, surprises, more money than I can spend. I receive connection. I receive friendship. I receive travel, gifts beyond my wildest imagination. I call this in now. Then you infuse it from your hands into the glass, then drink the water. Let go, smile, say amen, thank you, and so it is. And so it will be.
I think that's the part that's like really pivotal, that we pray not believing, right? So we have to pray and then go, and so it is. And it will be. I promise you, it will be. You won't see it right away because that's not how magic works. Oh, you won't see it right away because that's not how magic works. Magic makes us work. So when you don't see it right away, it's because we haven't crossed the path um, to get what it is that we want done. But I remember saying years ago, I used to work for the Green Man store, and everybody was doing classes. And I said, God, I want to do classes. And God said, no. I heard him. He said, no. And so I ignored God. Why should I listen to him? And I went to my boss and I said, I'd like to do classes. Well, 2 people showed up for the class. And I was like the laughing stock. And I said, oh, okay, God. That was the first time when I had to recognize that I really do hear the Spirit of God. I disrespected him. I didn't listen. And that was the first time I had to recognize that it is my job to be more respectful, not want what I want, but be respectful when I literally get a message. And some of y'all get messages through a psychics. But you don't want to listen, especially women, especially when it comes to a penis. Candy would have never listened to me if I told her, do not marry Todd. No, she would have married him and she would have had her experiences. But you know what? Even that's okay. But I'm just talking about me. So when I heard God say no, and I did it anyway, it was the first time I had to recognize that, one, I am really talking to God. He said no, and I have to respect that. There was a time when I was giving my son money once a week, money that I owed him. And one day I heard God say, no more. And I said, God, this is wrong. This is my son, and I owe him. And God repeated, do not give him another dime. And then I heard him say, or you, now he wasn't threatening me, but it was like, or you get it. But he didn't say, or you'll get it. So I had to stop giving my son money, and he was grown. but it was money that I owed him, but I had to stop. It wasn't until years later, he never questioned why I stopped, but it wasn't until years later we had a conversation and then we understood what had gone wrong. And I said, well, I had to stop giving you money because God told me to stop giving you money. And what I discovered is that my son was only coming around because I was giving him money. When I had to say, oh, I have no money this week, he stopped coming. He stopped communicating with me. He had no interest, right? It's just selfish kids. Like, this is what kids do. But God wanted me to see that. And so we are at the point where we're going to have to respect when people decide they don't like us. Okay. We're going to have to let people leave our lives, even if we're married to them, dating them aggressively. If they decide that you're not the one, you're going to have to go, okay. And if God tells you to do something, or if a psychic says it with the spirit of God in them for your highest and greatest good, it's not an argument. It will never be an argument. It's like, well, this is the message. So I'm okay with that. Anywho, moving on.
Should and shouldn't do on the Gemini full supermoon on December 4th, December 5th, the days before and after. This is the final full moon of the year, and it is your chance to destroy everything you didn't like about your life in 2025 so that you can create the life of your dreams going into 2026. Number one, let the emotional purge happen. You've likely been crying, feeling depressed, or overthinking over the past few days. You're going to be haunted by the traumatizing memories from 2025. That's the supermoon pulling everything to the surface so that you can release it all before the new year begins. So let the emotions come up and move through you so you can purge it out of your system. This is your time to get rid of the emotional debris of 2025 to manifest that new life in 2026. Number two, write a mental detox letter. Get a piece of paper and write down what hurt you in 2025, what you're releasing, what you refuse to carry into 2026, and write down who you want to become in 2026. Write down the love life, the success, the lifestyle you want to have next year. This full moon is in Gemini, which is the sign that rules written communication, which is why writing is the most powerful manifestation method right now, to destroy the negative karmic cycles you've been stuck in all year and to manifest the person you want to become next year. Number three, be around people who inspire you and stimulate your mind. Gemini energy thrives on connection, conversations, and ideas. This is not the time to isolate. Conversations that happen under this full moon will lead to breakthroughs that lead to success. And number four, do not waste your time. Stop procrastinating. Stop doom scrolling. Gemini energy wants you to pick up the pace and get to it. Use this energy to break the habits that are holding you back from your highest potential. And I'll be posting the most powerful words and affirmations you can use in your written letter to destroy the negative karmic cycles you were stuck in 2025 and manifest your dream life for 2026. So make sure to follow.
I love all this stuff.
This is not just any other full moon. This is the final purge. This particular full moon happens once in 20 years. And if you do not do what I ask you to do today, you will be carrying the burdens of 2025 into 2026. The earth is under a very massive geomagnetic storm. Therefore, we are all feeling tired, exhausted, and overthinking is on the rise because Gaia is going through a massive fatigue. So this is how we work this through. On 4th of December, choose any time that you like and pick a small plant. And then offer 3 threads to the plant, which is symbolizing your past, present, and future. So the worries of your past, the tiredness of your present, and the anxiety of your future, because you and Gaia are one. And then take a glass of water and offer some water to Gaia so that she can calm down in the state of fatigue. And then light a candle. And then leave this setting for 48 hours. After that, you can put the plant back and pray to Gaia to revive us all of all the things that we have gone through in 2025. I will be posting more such videos by the end of the year. So press follow and stay forever.
Moon of 2025. How you doing, Moon? Doing good here in Gemini, son. Little chatty, little curious. Doing good. Good to hear. Since you're in Gemini, you're kind of commingling with Mercury over here. And I'm currently in Scorpio, so you know what that means. Oh boy, don't tempt me with a good time. We know how Scorpio loves its secrets, but also honesty. Exactly. This full moon is going to be an intense one. And I'm a supermoon. Oh man, what a way to end 2025. Do you think maybe this is too much? I mean, intensity, truth, full moon. Are we doing too much? No! Speak the truth! Yeah, let's just rip off the Band-Aid, man. Alright.
That's cute.
Stop whatever you're doing. We have breaking space news. Whatever you're doing, we have breaking space news. On the night from December 4th to 5th, we have one of the rarest full moons of the century. You won't be able to see a supermoon like this until 2042. And what makes this full moon so rare is that it's not only a cold moon and a supermoon, but also at the highest point in the sky. Let's break down what this means. A supermoon is when the moon's orbit brings it closer to Earth than usual, making the moon appear larger and its glow becomes more intense. When you combine that with the crisp clarity of a cold moon, the last full moon before winter's deep freeze, you get a night that feels sharp, electric, almost otherworldly. Sure, a combination like this is already rare, but the real magic is that this full moon is not just visible, it climbs higher than any other full moon this year as well. The moonlight will pour down with full strength, lighten up the winter night in a kind of silver clarity you will only be able to see again in 2042. If you are able to catch this supermoon, pause for a moment, look up, because nights like this are a once-in-a-lifetime event. Comment below from where in the world you will be watching and make sure to follow, because in the next video we explore the biggest moon events in 2026, from eclipses to special cosmic alignments. And as always, stay curious.
Hi, Carlito. Hi, Nedram. Hi. Brown Sugar says, I think I have Mercury in retrograde too. I think I was born in Mercury in retrograde. What does that mean?
Someone asked the baby daddy's lawyer to enter the chat and speak on Candy and.
Oh, no. She was really funny. I'll play it later, maybe tomorrow. I guess that's it. Aw, I don't feel like I had enough videos on the Gemini new moon. What I will suggest, though, is that, we're ending anything that did not serve us well in 2025. And I would like for you to create a list of things that did not serve you well. Let's start with self. Did your personality work for you this year? Did you find yourself depleted of energy? Did you find yourself not sleeping, not eating right, drinking too much, doing too much drugs, not taking your prescription, not going to your doctor? All the nots. Make a list of all the nots, everything you did not do this year that compromised you. And then next to the nods, make a conscious decision that you are going to go to the doctor. You are going to take your pills. Which reminds me, get my pills. Got my pills. I got my. Oh no, this isn't a pill. This is candy. Well, I got my pills to take. You know what I'd like for you guys to add to this? If you can, I'd like you to add, and this is going to be a hard task because some of you have never practiced. I would like you to add listening. Just listening. Not listen to tell your story. The one thing I hate in people more than anything is that if I have a problem, you're not listening. But you listen by way of, same thing happened to me. I would like for you all to consider listening and sitting in someone else's space for a little bit. And sitting in that space without feeling uncomfortable. Like if somebody's talking about death, like don't make it about you. Sit in it. Because sometimes people can't help where they're at and they can't come out of it. But instead, some people will be like, oh, well, I get what you mean. You could say that, but stop there. Don't then tell your whole death story to someone who is in immediate pain in your face. So I would like for you all to consider putting on your list, I'm going to start listening and not interjecting. What else? So make a list of the nots and make a list of the do's. Now, it's almost like a resolution. Like, what's your resolution? I think that if you put out spiritual resolutions, you have a better chance of meeting those goals spiritually. So I think if you're eating too much and it's affecting you, I think you can say, I'm going to learn not to eat so much because I want to preserve my body to live longer. All right, guys. Oh, look at this. My health has been a big deal. My mental health started the year so tired and feels so energized right now. Oh, that's what I'm talking about. I love to hear that part now. I don't know why I have one half of a pill, so I'm going to hold off on that one. All right, guys. We have today and the next 3 days to organize our thoughts. What you could do today will be more important than what you do in the next 2 days. Get something done today before 6 o'clock your time. All right? Well, no, get something done today by 6 o'clock Eastern. So that would be 3 o'clock Pacific and 5 o'clock Central. All right? And if it includes writing a candle or getting a candle and writing your needs on it, do whatever it takes. If it's a little votive candle, but you don't have to light a candle though. Like you're writing and what you have to say is the candle lit from inside you. So I'm not going to let you waste today. And by the way, I'll even give you permission to do it in your phone. Just do something. All right, guys? I will talk to you later. Bye.
In the heart of the city, there's a lady so divine, with a gift so rare she can read between the lines, unlocking mysteries. She's the one we all admire. With a touch of magic, she sets our souls on fire. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. From psychic readings to rosemary oil so pure, her spirit shines bright. Of that I am sure. On TV, she graces the screen with grace. Her presence is a blessing in every time and place. Pop culture psychic, in tune with the stars. She sees beyond the veil, even beyond Mars. And when the night falls, Tracy after dark, her wisdom illuminates like a powerful spark. So if you seek guidance, look no further than her door. Tracy Brown live where wisdom does soar. Through the realms of the unseen, she'll light your way. With every word she speaks, darkness turns to day. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong. Tracy Brown live, the beacon of light, guiding us through the shadows of night. Her voice like a melody, so pure and strong. In her presence, we know we belong.